out versus in fall fashion swap. So some things I'll be suggesting maybe a fall fashion swap, like something maybe a little bit outdated, and share an alternative and more up-to-date version. I know you guys like seeing some up-to-date versions. Other swaps will more so be trying something different in your wardrobe that's a little bit more updated, or just something fresh and new. And I'll share those examples, of course, in the video. Let's go ahead and get started with the first one, which is a fitted denim jacket right here. So you can either style this in so many different ways and make it look really, really nice right now. But what I think looks really nice is maybe a little bit more of a looser, relaxed denim jacket. I actually really like the versatility of a looser, more relaxed, because if you have it go past your bum, I love wearing it with leggings and some like combat boots, ankle boots, and style it in really casual ways. You can mix it with like athleisure, or you can wear it with denim. Fitted denim jackets are great, and I still have those in my wardrobe. I am not suggesting to get rid of it. I'm not getting rid of mine because sometimes I just like to try something different. So this is the example of the swap. A lot of people will say fitted denim jackets are out of style, which they probably are a little bit outdated right now. Give it another few years, they'll be back in style. So don't get rid of it. Then maybe try something new if you wanted to try something a little bit more fresh and up to date. So I really like this one that I've shared a few times already. I got it from H&M. Quality is great. I love the fit of it. It's like oversized, but not obnoxiously oversized, which is really nice. So that's the first example. Now, the next one, a long trench coat swapped for a cropped version. Now, do not, I repeat, do not get rid of your long trench coats. They are the chicest, most classic thing you'll ever have in your wardrobe. In my opinion, will never go out of style. But instead, if you want to try out maybe something new as far as trench coats go, I love suggesting a crop version because they hit perfectly at your natural waistline. You can wear them with any bottoms. I mean, you can wear a long trench with any bottom as well, but the crop version just kind of gives it more of a fresh, up-to-date, modern look. And I just think it's so fun having that variety in your wardrobe. So I have this one from Abercrombie that I've been recommending quite a bit. I love it. The only thing is the sleeves are a little bit big, so I think they look better if you roll up the sleeves. Otherwise, you can style it so beautifully. It's water resistant, and I believe it's fully lined on the inside as well. I love the color. It comes in a couple other colors. It's petite friendly, just a little bit long in the sleeves, but I think it looks absolutely wonderful, styled in so many different ways. So keep the long trench coat, but if you want to try something new, try the crop version. I think you'll really, really love it. Thigh-high suede boots and swap for just some classic slim knee-high riding boots. So I used to wear these all the time almost a decade ago. I feel kind of crazy saying that a decade ago. And the one thing I have about them is that they don't really stay up. So I feel like they're not very wearable or very practical because it keeps sliding down. It's really hard to find like a suede version that's thigh high that'll stay up. I also think they kind of, depending on the version, can look cheap, but what I think looks really expensive, even if you go for a faux leather version, is just some slim knee-high boots. I think they just really add the cherry on top to outfits. I love wearing them with mini styles, so mini skirts, mini dresses, maybe with some skinny jeans as well, but I want to preface saying these slim styles, I think those will always look amazing. I mean, they'll always go in and out of style, but I just think they'll always look great. Who remembers these toggle pea coats? So there's a lot of up-to-date versions that I think look absolutely wonderful. I'll try to put a few on the screen here. I think these are a little bit more up-to-date, and probably because of the fit of the outerwear piece. The fit of it is more up-to-date, but styles like this are outdated. I used to have one like this, and I loved it at the time, but it is a little bit outdated. So instead, if you like the toggle design, I would opt for these versions instead. Or what you could do is just go for an awesome just like blanket coat or double-breasted pea coat as well. Those always look amazing, very chic, effortless, minimal, and simple. And I've been recommending so many for the past few years, so I'll link my favorite styles down below. Now, who remembers the era of chunky sweaters? Now, when I say chunky, I mean chunky. I can't wear these. I sweat and I get way too hot. It might be because of my postpartum hormones, but it does not work for me. I love thinner sweaters like this for many reasons. Easier to layer, I'm not as hot and sweaty, and it's just a really good base layer. I can wear it on its own, it looks amazing. I can layer on top of it, I'm not gonna get boiling hot and sweaty, and it looks amazing. So, you know, and you can still have that warmth if you just invest into maybe like one cashmere sweater, or maybe organic cotton or wool. And you know, I always recommend Quince because they have reasonable prices. Anyways, I'll link those down below as well, but they have good prices and they'll keep you warm and they won't feel so bulky. Now, I suggest suggest swapping the fishnet tights, or maybe even, you guys remember those Gucci tights that I think it's Gucci, so trendy and so popular. I'm not sure if people are still wearing those or love them. I'm sure there's still people out there that love them, but I personally just love just sheer tights with no extra patterns, stitching designs to them, just simple, clean, minimal. I think styles like this just tend to make it look a little too busy. I don't know, maybe it's just my style, my personality. I just like things simple and minimal. Now, I love a good mini sweater dress. I've shared a bunch in the past. There's gorgeous, petite friendly, comfy, cozy, all the things. But if you want to try something new, maybe try swapping it out for a midi sweater dress. I shared this one from Quince not too long ago. This has been up there in one of the like top 10 or top 5 best-selling items I've shared. Is this, I think, cashmere cotton blend midi sweater dress. It's long sleeve. It has an open neckline. You can even choose the version where it has a crew neckline, but I love the open neckline, especially being petite. It just flows beautifully and it has a really good weight to it and just is so smoothing, so flattering. You have ties in the back here where you can cinch it in around the waistline if you want more of that hourglass silhouette. Looks great with booties as well. Scarves like this, I feel like really have served their time. Very chunky, thick, bold patterns, designs. I would just honestly get rid of these. Just go for just solid color, which I think look beautiful in monochromatic outfits. If you do go for a pattern design, I would just go for maybe like a plaid print that's very minimal, very subtle and simple, and making sure it's in neutral tones and not like big, bold pattern colors like this, because I've had bold colors like this in scarves and patterns just like this. Very hard to style with other pieces in my wardrobe, especially if, you know, they're not neutral colors. Flannels around the waist. I think this is definitely outdated, served its time. I wouldn't even tie outerwear pieces or jackets around the waist. I think it kind of looks a little frumpy and sloppy in my opinion. I think it just always looks better if you just lay it over as like an outerwear piece. Now, instead of just tying it around your waist, just go for a structured jacket, maybe a shacket, maybe a solid colored jacket. If you wear the flannel, maybe button it up, tuck it in. I think that looks great. Or wear it open with a tank underneath if you want to wear it like more casually. Those are just a few suggestions, but I would avoid tying around your waist. I think it just looks really frumpy and sloppy that way. Anyways, that brings it to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing these fun fall fashion swaps or just things to add into your wardrobe just to kind of update it, freshen it up a little bit. I love making these videos from time to time because I think it's pretty fun just seeing what's a little bit more updated and what we can do to freshen up our wardrobe just a little bit. As always, I'll have everything linked down below if you guys wanted to check it out yourself. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And then I actually recently made a video where I was sharing my favorite fall shoe essentials. So I'll see you over on this video. Bye!